Hello kids and welcome to my channel The Curious Panda. I'm your panda teacher and in this video we are going to solve an entire Olympiad question paper. The paper we are going to solve is of the last year, that is IMO 2024 set C. Before going to the question paper, let me just set some ground rules. Every time I read out a question, I will run a timer of 3 seconds. At that point of time, I would request you to pause the video, solve the question for yourself, and then look at the solution. For every correct answer, give yourself a star. So every time you get correct answer, just give yourself a star. And then at the end of the video, after solving all 35 questions, please let me know in the comment section as in to how many stars did you get. I would reply to each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and solve the paper. Okay, before going ahead, if you want to purchase 18 previous year question paper, we'll be solving one paper here now. But if you want to solve more such question papers, you can go to the comment section. You can find in the pinned comments. Also, you can go check the description box. You'll find the link out there. You can purchase 18 previous year paper with answers and you can do it at just rupees 89. Okay, so let's now go to solve the question paper. The first section is logical reasoning. The first question says, Varun's mathematics exam will be held on third Thursday. So it's going to be held on third Thursday of February 20XX. 20XX calendar has been shown over here. On which date his mathematics exam will be held? So we know Varun's mathematics exam is going to be held on third Thursday of February 20XX. On which date his mathematics exam will be held? I am running a timer of 3 seconds. You pause the video, solve the answer, and then we meet the other side. Great. So third Thursday of February 20XX, right? So this is first Thursday of February 20XX. This is second Thursday of February 20XX, and this is the third Thursday of February 20XX, which is nothing but 15th February. So the correct answer is C, 15th of February. If you have got it right, give yourself a star. And if you did not to worry, you learned something new today, right? Now, next question. Dash group of 4 flags each can be formed from the given flags. So you can see number of flags given below. You have to count the number and then create group of 4 flags and find out how many such groups can be formed. Again, 3 seconds timer, you pause the video, solve the question, and we meet the other side. Great. So you can see here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there are 12 flags shown over here. Now, if you want to make a group, right? So you want to make group of 4 flags. So what you should do is you should start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is one group. So once one group is made, now we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. This is group number 2. Then again we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is group number 3. So there are 1, 2 and 3. So option is A. So there are 3 group of 4 flags that can be formed from 12 flags. Hopefully you have got the answer correctly. If you did, give yourself a star. Next question. Select a figure from the options which will complete the given figure pattern. So you can see a given figure pattern over here. What should be the figure that is missing? So this is the missing figure over here. This part is completely missing. What should be that figure? You can check the options, find out what should be the options. I'll run a timer of 3 seconds. We'll meet you after the 3-second timer. Great. Hope you got the answer correctly. So here what you can see in the pattern itself, this triangle over here is colored. This triangle is colored. The opposite side triangles are colored. This triangle is uncolored. And so this triangle, which is like the opposite triangle to the same triangle, should be uncolored. And you can see all the arrows going outward. So this arrow will also be outward. So the correct option here is option number B. If you got it correctly, give yourself a star and we move to the next question. Next question is, dash is exactly in the middle of the given arrangement. So you see a set of fruits over here. Which fruit is in the middle of this whole arrangement? Again, take some time, solve it, and we are on the other side. Great. So here you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 fruits you can see over here. Here you can see mango. If you see mango, there are 3 fruits this side, and you can see 3 fruits this side. So mango is in the middle, wherein there are 3 fruits on each of the side. So the correct option is option number C. If you have got it correctly, again give yourself a star and we move to the next question. Here you can see a few animals. These are actually Pokemon. So you can see there are some letters, the alphabets written on the Pokemon. One of the Pokemon, there is a question mark. You have to find out. The question says, find the missing alphabet in the given alphabet pattern. So there is a pattern of alphabet that you can see. One is question mark. You have to find what it is. Again, I'll give you 3 seconds. You can pause the video and then we meet the other side with the solution. So you can see here that the alphabets are actually in the reverse order. So we know that it is A, B, C. So after C, then it should be something. So you see E, F, F, G, G, H, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So you see the alphabets are actually written in the reverse order. So H, before H, G comes, before G, F comes, before F, E comes, and before E, D comes, right? So D is before E. So the correct option here is option number C. If you got it correct, give yourself a star. We go to the next question. Right. Select the correct match of the shape that can be drawn using the given solid. So you can see some products here and then some shapes that are given over here. Which is the correct match of the shape that can be drawn using the given solids? Again, 3 seconds. Give yourself some time and answer the question. Okay, hope you have got it correct. This here is a cylinder, so this is a cylindrical product. It is not triangle, so this cannot be the answer. A ball is circular, but the option here given is square. This cannot be the answer. This is a cube, but the shape that is given over here is a circle. Cannot be the answer. And option D, if you see, it is a cube, right? A cube can be drawn through using a rectangle. So yes, you can do it. I'm really sorry, this is not a cube, this is a cuboid. So cuboid can be formed using or with the help of rectangle. So this is the correct answer. If you have got it right, then please give yourself a star and we move to the next question. Right. So if this is related to this, so there is one star kind of a structure that you can see over here and is related to this in some way, then in the same way, how is this should relate to what, right? So again, I'll give you 3 seconds. Right. So here you can see there is one star in a cube or in a square, and then is related to this which has 3 such stars inside the square. Now here there is this circular structure inside the square, then what is related will be 3 such structures inside the square. So the correct answer is option number B. If you have got it correct, give yourself a star and we move to the next question. The next question is, you need to find the odd one out. You see 4 images over here. You have to find out which is odd one out. I will run a timer of 3 seconds. You solve the question. So The odd one out product over here you can see is option number C, that is a pant, because pant here is a garment that you wear in a lower body. All other product, the shirt, the jacket, and the hoodie, you wear in your upper body, right? So that is why the correct option here is option number C. If you got it right, give yourself a star, and we move to the next question. If a lady is making breakfast for her family, you can see a lady making breakfast for her family, it must be dash, right? Options are afternoon, night, morning, and evening. So yeah, solve it, and we meet the other side. Great. So if a lady is making breakfast for a family, a breakfast is something that you eat in the morning, right? So the correct answer over here is option number C. If you got it correct, then give yourself a star, and we move now to the next question. There are dashed apples inside the basket. So you have to find out what is the number of apples inside the basket. Great. So there are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are option number C. There are 4 apples inside the basket, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 apples, which is outside the basket. Great. So we have now completed the logical reasoning section. Now we will go to mathematical reasoning section, right? So let's solve question number 11. Which of the following options shows the expanded form of the number of given strawberries? So you have to count the number of strawberries and see what of the option in the expanded form is actually correct. Great. So if you see the number of strawberries, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are 15 strawberries shown in the figure or in the image here. Now you have to find out which of the option actually says 15, right? 10 plus 6 is nothing but 16. 10 plus 5 is 15. So obviously the option number B is your correct answer. 1 plus 6 is 7. 1 plus 5 is 6. So the correct answer is option number B. There is or are dash months in a year that has or have exactly 29 days in a leap year. So in a leap year, how many months would have exactly 29 days? Great. I hope you would have solved this question. This is pretty easy one. There is only 1 month which will have exactly, the keyword over here is exactly. So exactly 29 days in a leap year, there will be only 1 month. And which that month is, please let me know in the comment section below. And the option here is option number B, 1. We go to the next question. If you got it correct, give yourself a star. The difference between the greatest and the smallest number shown in the mobile phone is dash, right? So you have to find out what is the greatest number that is shown in this mobile phone, what is the smallest number, and then you will need to find the difference between them. Again, I will pause for 3 seconds. You solve the question, and then we meet the other side. Right. So if you see overall in this mobile phone, the greatest number here is 98, right? And the smallest number that you can find out is over here, that is 17. So you have to find out what is 98 minus 17. So 98 minus 17, 8 minus 7 is 1, 9 minus 8, 9 minus 1 is 8. So it is 81. So option C is your correct answer. If you have got it correct, give yourself a star, and we move forward. The given object can dash, right? Can it roll? Can it slide? Can it both roll and slide? Can neither roll nor slide, right? Again, give yourself 3 seconds. You meet the other side. Okay, the given object can be dash. It's a rolling pin. So the answer would be it's roll only. So it can only roll, right? It cannot slide. So the answer is going to be A, roll only. If you got it correct, give yourself a star, and let's move ahead. Great. So you can see an abacus problem. You have to find out what the solution is, what this shows, the overall equation that it shows. Pause here, solve it, and we meet the other side. Great. So you can see the abacus over here in the 10th space. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So this is 7 and this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 73 plus this is 1 and this is 2, right? And this equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is nothing but 73 plus 12 equals to 85. The correct answer is A. That is 73 plus 12 equals to 85. If you have got it correct, give yourself a star and we move to the next question. Question number 16. Which of the following options has same cost as the amount shown below? So you have some money given over here. You have to add what the number is and you have to find out which of the following product cost the same. So pause the video, solve it for yourself, and we meet the other side. Great. I hope you have already solved the problem. If you see, this is rupees 20. This is another rupees 20, another rupees 20, rupees 10, rupees 5. So 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 5. If you add, this is going to be rupees 75. And which of the following product has the same amount is option number D, right? If you got it correct, give yourself a star and we move to the next one. Right. So dash is the longest and dash is the shortest, right? You have to find out. You can see there is a toothpaste, there is a brush, and there is a ribbon. So you have to find out which is the longest, which is the shortest. Great. So if you see toothpaste is it's it spans the entirety. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So toothpaste is 8 units. So let's consider one hand as 1 unit, right? So this is 8 units. For brush, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So brush is 5 units. And for ribbon, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So ribbon is 6 units. So which is the longest? Toothpaste is the longest. Which is the shortest? Brush is the shortest. Option number A is the correct answer. Hope you have got it correct. If you did, give yourself a star and we move to the next question number 18. Dash is the same as the number of butterflies shown here. So you have to count the number of butterflies that is there, and from the options, which one is correct, you have to find out. Again, pause the video, solve it for yourself, and we meet the other side. If you count the number of butterflies, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there are 18 butterflies. And if you look at the options, which is the number that says 18? So 1 tens, 5 ones is nothing but 15, 2 tens, 3 ones is nothing but 23, 1 tens, 7 ones is nothing but 17, 1 tens and 8 ones is nothing but 18. So obviously the correct answer is option number D, 18. If you got it right, give yourself a star. Right. Now question number 19. Which of the following can hold maximum quantity of water? So you can see a barrel over here, there is a bowl over here, there is a jug, and there is a bucket. Again, pause the video, answer it, we meet the other side. Great. I hope you got it correct. It's the barrel, obviously. So the correct answer is option number A. All other will have less quantity in terms of water. So yeah. So the correct answer is option number A. Let's go to question number 20. Find the missing value. So the number that is given over here is 7 tenths, 5 ones plus 2 tenths, 4 ones is equals to what? So this dash, this is something that you need to find out. Find the correct answer. We'll meet after you have already solved it. Great. So I hope you got it correct. 7 tenths, 5 ones is nothing but 75. 2 tens and 4 ones is nothing but 24, right? So if you added 5 plus 4 is equals to 9, 7 plus 2 is also 9. The correct answer is option number C, right? I hope you got it correct. This ends our mathematics reasoning section. Now we will get into everyday mathematics. We will have another 10 questions in this section. So let's go and solve it again. And again, I just wanted to let you know there are 18 question paper. If you want to solve it, you can get the PDF file from the comment box or from the description box below. And if you want to purchase, you can purchase it at just rupees 89. Great. So let's solve question number 21. Ayan had 22 stickers. He bought 7 more stickers from the store. How many stickers does Ayan have, right? So Ayan initially had 22 stickers. Now he buys 7 more. How many stickers does Ayan have? You just have to do an addition. Do it. We meet after you have solved it. Great. I'm sure you would have already solved it and you have solved it correctly. And had 22 stickers. He bought 7 more. So this is nothing but 22 plus 7, which if you add is 9 and 2. So it is option number D, that is 29. Pretty easy question. Let's go to the next one. Kanika bought 3 packets of milk as shown below. And you can see the milk packet over here. And the cost of the milk packet is rupees 20, right? Find the total cost of 3 such packets. So if she buys 3 such packets, what would be the cost of overall cost for her? Great. Hopefully you would have answered this question correctly. This is nothing but 20 plus 20 plus 20. So she has 3 such cartons. So sorry. So say she has 3 such cartons. So this carton would cost her rupees 20. This would also cost her rupees 20. And this anyways costs her 20. So if you add 20 plus 20 plus 20, you get option number C, that is rupees 60. If you have got it correctly, give yourself a star and we move ahead. Question number 23. In a farm, there are 45 animals in all. If 23 of them are cow and rest are goat, right? Then how many goats are there in the farm, right? Solve the question. Again, it's a simple subtraction question. Solve it. We meet the other side. Great. Hopefully, you have got it correctly. So there are 45 animals. 23 of them are cow. So obviously others are goat. So you just need to subtract the number. 5 minus 3 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So the correct answer is option number B. If you have got it correctly, give yourself a star and we move ahead. Question number 24. Ankita's father gave her the given toy on her birthday. So she got this below toy that is shown over here. The shape of the toy is dash. Again, you can see 4 options: cube, sphere, cylinder, or cuboid. Great. So I think again, let's read the question. Ankita's father gave her the given toy on her birthday. So this is the toy that Ankita got. The shape of the given toy is what? So you can see this is nothing but a square, and a 3D square means it is a cube, right? So correct answer is option number A. Correct. Now let's go to the next question. If you have got it correctly, give yourself a star and we go to the next question. Ananya has 2 sticks. You can see stick number P, stick name is P and Q. Stick P is dash units longer than stick Q, right? So each of the pin that is shown is one unit. So how much is stick P longer than stick Q is what you need to find out, and you can go pause it and actually solve it and we meet the other side. Well, if you see stick P, Anya's, if you see stick P, if I calculate it like this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. So stick P is 8 units, right? What about stick Q? Stick Q, if I just draw the line, then this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. So stick Q is 6 units long. Now, what is the difference? How stick P is dash units longer? How much is it longer by? It is nothing but 8 minus 6, that is equals to 2 units. So the correct answer is option number A, 2 units. Hopefully you have got it correct. If you did, well and good. If not, you learned something new. So yeah, give yourself a star if you got it correctly. We move to the next question. Aman donates 12 food packets on Saturday and 15 food packets on Sunday to needy people. So Aman is donating 12 food packets on a Saturday, 15 food packets on a Sunday. How many total food packets did he donate on both the days? Simple addition problem. Solve it. We meet the other side. Great. So I hope you have got it correctly. It's a very simple question. It's just a simple addition problem. So Saturday he donates 12 food packets. And on Sunday he donates 15. So in total he donates 12 plus 15. If you just do a simple addition, 5 plus 2 is 7. 1 plus 2 is 2. So the correct answer is option number A. That is 27. So Aman on both days together is going to donate 27 of the packets. Correct. Now let's move to the next question. Which of the following activities are generally done when a child gets ready for school? Right? When when you get ready for school, what are the activities that are generally done? Well, before going to school in the morning, what do? You wake up, brush your teeth, get a bath, have breakfast, wear a uniform, wear your shoes, and then go to your school, right? So all the three things that you do before going to the school. So the correct answer is option number D, all of these. Let's now go to the next question. Arohi has these many number of cars. She gave a few cars to her brother. There are dash cars. So these are toy cars, right? So she has some number of toy cars with her. She gives some toy cars to her brother. How many toy cars are left with Arohi? So great. I hope you'd have got the answer correctly. So Arohi has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she has 6 toy cars with her. She gives two, right? 2 cars to her brother. There are dash. So very simple. You just have to subtract. So 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. So option C is the correct answer. Question number 29. Smriti has a kite having some numbers written on it. The number name for the greatest number written on the kite is dash, right? First you have to find out what is the greatest number written over here. Number name that denotes the highest or the greatest number in the kite shown below. Great. I guess it's a very simple question. The greatest number over here is 90, right? 90, and option A says 90, which is the correct answer. Next question number 30. The weight of Astha's doll is equal to 10 marbles. What will the weight of two such dolls, right? So one doll of Astha weighs 10 marbles. Now for two such doll, what would be the overall weight? Great. Again, very simple question. Astha's doll, if it equals 10 marbles, 1 equals 10 marbles. So the answer would be 10 plus 10. So two such dolls, say for example, this is one doll. The overall weight is 10 marbles. Then there is another doll which again has 10 marbles as its weight. So it is nothing but 10 plus 10, that is equals to 20 marbles. So option number C is the correct answer. Great. So with this, we now conclude with everyday mathematics. Now we are going to the achiever section. Now this section is a little difficult one, which it carries higher marks as well. And the question are at a tad higher level, right? So let's go to the achievers question and see what are the 5 questions that are given, and let's try and solve it. Correct. So match the objects given in column P with their correct subtraction sentence given in column Q and select the correct option. So you can see column P, you can see column Q. There are some images given here in P, Q, R, S, and some statements, right? some sentences, subtraction sentences are given on column number Q. You have to match which one is for which one, right? So you have to match column P to column Q. Again, take 3 seconds. I think I'll pause for 3 seconds, but you will have to take some more time, solve it, and then we meet the other side. Great. I think pretty easy question. So basically, if you see, just need to, what you need to do is you need to count the number of objects that are there in each of the options. So you can see, so these are donuts, right? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 donuts, out of which how many have been cancelled? There are 2 have been cancelled. So it is nothing but 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. So that is how a subtraction sentence is written. So 5 minus 2 is equals to 3 is nothing but option number 3. So this is matched, right? Here in ice cream, so this is a cone ice cream. So you can see there are 2, 1, 2, 3 cone ice cream. 1 has been discarded. So the equation of the subtraction sentence is 3 minus 1 is equals to 2, which is nothing but option number 1, right? So now R, if you see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pencils. 3 have been striked off. 3 have been cancelled. So 6 minus 3 is equals to 3. This is the subtraction sentence, which is nothing but option number 4. And then you have hammers, and there are 1, 2, 3, and 4, out of which 2 have been cancelled. So the sentence is 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. So this is option number 2. So now just tally the options given over here. So P is 3, right? So P is 3, can be only B or C. So A and D are eliminated. Q is 3 minus 1. So Q is 1. So yeah, so if you see, Q over here is given 4, so this cannot be an answer. The correct answer is option number B. If I've got it correctly, then give yourself a star, pat your backs as well, because obviously achiever section is a little difficult section as well. Pat yourself for that, give yourself a clap. And if you did not, I'm sure you would have learned something new. So if you could not solve it, no issues, you learned something new, and that itself is it calls for celebration, right? So let's now go to the next question. Okay, so now we solve question number 32. Amit has following amount of money. So he has following amount of money as shown in the given figure. He bought a packet of pencils of rupees 32 and a packet of crayons of rupees 43. How much amount is left with him now? So what you have to do over here is find out how much money he has, then find out how much money he spends, and if you subtract the both, then you will get how much money is with him. So again, I'll take a timer of 3 seconds. You pause the video, we meet the other side. Great. I hope you would have got it correct. So if just we add the amount of money Amit has, this is rupees 50, rupees 20, rupees 10. So if I just add rupees 50 plus rupees 20 plus rupees 10 plus rupees 10 plus rupees 5 plus rupees 2, right? If you add, so this is 50 plus 20, right? If you add 50 plus 20, it is 0. This is 7, right? Then 70 plus 10 is 80. 80 plus 10 is 90. 90 plus 5 is 95. 95 plus 2 is 97. So overall, he has 97 rupees with him, correct? Now, how much has he spent? He spent rupees 32 on a packet of pencil, and on a packet of crayons, he has spent rupees 43. So if I add 43 plus 32, 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 plus 3 is 7. So he's spending 75 rupees. Now what you have to do is you just have to subtract 70 from 97 to find out, 75 from 97 to find out what is the amount of money he currently has. So 7 minus 5 is 2 and 9 minus 7 is 2. The answer is 22, option number A. If you have got it correct, give yourself a star, and we go to the next question. Question number 33. Select the incorrect option. So there are 4 sentences, 4 statements given in the option. You have to select the incorrect statement. The first statement says the month that comes just before August is July. The total number of days in 3 weeks is 21. There are 366 days in a non-leap year. When the sun rises, it is morning, right? So there are 4 sentences. Uh, Again, I'll take a timer of 3 seconds, solve it. We meet in the next, in the our we meet after the we meet the other side. Great. I'm sure you would have solved it correctly. It's a pretty simple question. The month that comes just before August is July. So again, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. After July is August. So before August is what? It's July, right? So yes, this option, this is correct. Correct. B, the total number of days in 3 weeks. So in 1 week, how many days are there? In 1 week, there are 7 days. In 3 weeks, there are 7 plus 7 plus 7. So 3 times 7. If you add it, it is nothing but 21. So this is also correct. Now, third option is there are 366 days in a non-leap year. Is it correct? No, it is wrong, and this will be your correct answer. This is incorrect. In a leap year, there are 360 days. In a non-leap year, there are 365 days. So this is incorrect. So this is what you need to find. Let's just go to option D. When the sun rises, it is morning. Obviously, when the sun rises, it is morning. So yeah, this is correct. So this is also correct. So that is why your correct answer is option number C. If you have got it right, give yourself a clap, give yourself a star, and we go to the next question. Question number 34. Observe the given picture carefully and state T for true and F for false. Right? So there is this figure that you can see. There are 2 statements that are there, P and Q. Right? So observe the given figure. Just observe it carefully. T is for true and F is for false for the statement. So whether P is true or false is something you have to find out. Whether Q is true or false, you have to find out. There are 8 rectangles in the given picture. You have to find the number of rectangles that are there, add it and see how many rectangles are there. There are 4 less squares than circles in the given pictures. So you have to find the number of squares, you have to find the number of circles and subtract it. Again, I will pause the video, or I'll go run a timer of 3 seconds. You pause the video, solve it, and we meet the other side. Okay, so let's go to question number 34. Observe the given picture carefully and state T for true and F for false, right? So this is the picture given. Basis this picture, there are 2 statements given, P and Q, and you have to state whether this statement are correct or false, right? T or F, and then you have to check the option. Take some time. I will pause the video for 3 seconds. You pause the video, solve it completely, and then we will meet the other side. Great. I guess you would have solved the problem correctly. So it's a difficult problem a little. I mean, it's more on observation. Let's see option number P. There are 8 rectangles in the given picture. So let's find out how many rectangles you can see. So this is rectangle number 1. This is rectangle number 2. This is rectangle number 3. This is rectangle number 4. And then you don't have a rectangle here. This is a rectangle number 5. This is rectangle number 6. So you have a total. So these are all squares, right? You have total 6 rectangles. So you just have 6 rectangles. So the answer here is false. Now option Q, there are 4 less squares than circles in the given picture. So it says there are 4 less squares than circles. So how many? First we have to find out how many squares are there. So let's find out. So this is square number 1, right? The big one, correct? This big square is square number 2. This big square is square number 3. Then this is square number 4. This is square number 5. This is number 6. This is number 7. And then you have square number 8 over here, square number 9 over here, and this is square number 10. So how many squares are there? There are 10 squares, correct? Now we have to find out circles. Now you can see in the wheel, you can see there is one circle, there is two circles. So every wheel you see there are two circles, right? So two circles here, two circles here, two here, two here, two here, two here. So if you add 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 6, plus 2 8, plus 2 10, plus 2 12. So there are 12 circles here. This is the 13th circle. This is the 14th circle. This is the 15th circle. So how many circles are there? There are 15 circles, right? What it says is there are 4 less squares than circles. If you see, if you subtract 15 minus 10, it comes out to be 5. So there are actually 5 less circles, 5 less squares than circles. So this also comes out to be false. So option number D is the correct answer. P and Q, both the statements are false. I hope you have got it correct. If you have got it correct, give yourself a star and we move ahead to the next question. Last question number 35. A basket has some mangoes. Sumit puts again a few mango in the basket. Which of the following number line represents the total number of mangoes? So you have to count the number of mangoes that are there, and then there are additional mangoes that was put in by Sumit. So you have to find that number out and see the number line, what it says are to be correct, right? Great. I guess this is the last question. I guess would have got it correct. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 mangoes, right, in the basket. Sumit now puts 1, 2, and 3, right? Sumit now puts 3 extra mangoes in the basket. So which of the number line should show is 8 plus then 1 mango, second mango, third mango? That is how you have to show, right? He puts 1, 2, 3. So 8 mango plus 3. So if you see, the first one shows 8 mangoes. So there were already 8 mangoes in the basket. And Sumit, then it shows 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this shows that 4 mangoes were put in. Is it 4? No, it's 3. So option A cannot be the answer. Option B, if you see, it shows there are 5 mangoes initially, which is wrong, right? There were 8 mangoes initially. So option B cannot be the answer. If you go to option C, it says there were 8 mangoes initially, and after that Sumit puts in 1, 2, and 3. So 11 mangoes, which is actually correct. There were 8 mangoes, 3 were again put by Sumit. So this is nothing but 8 plus 3 is equals to 11. So option C is the correct answer. I'm really sorry about this. And if I just check option number D, so you can see there were 3 mangoes initially, and then it says some mangoes were added. Obviously, this is not correct. So this is also not the correct answer. The correct option is option number C. I hope you have got this answer correctly. If you have gotten it correctly, give yourself a star. And now go to the comment section and let me know how many stars did you get. And I will reply to you, to each and every one of you. And if you want to purchase more such question paper, the PDF file is available. You can go to the comment section, you can go to the description box, and you can purchase it just for ₹89. So that's it for today, and we'll meet you in the next video. Till then,